and welcome to week number 3, and this is going to be part 1, and then later we'll do like the pirate face paint as part 2. But today I'm just going to teach us how to do a little bit of contouring and highlighting using a contour stick like this and just a bright concealer. So I've already got my foundation on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a bit of concealer, pop a little bit on the inner corner, down the side of the nose, and just up towards the temple, and that just kind of lifts the face a little bit. So same on this side, get them dark circles, lift the eye, and this is like a bit of a reverse contour. Tiny bit on the little middle bit of your forehead. I like to do my smile lines because it makes them come forward more, because I've got quite deep smile lines. And on the chin, and just pop a little bit on wherever you've got some spots, like so. And then I'm just going to take a little foundation brush and blend that off. And the reason I use a foundation brush is because the foundation that's on the brush blends with the concealer, so it just helps it blend in a little bit more, like nicer, look a bit more natural, rather than being a stark bright colour. Oh, and you want to make sure your concealer is a few shades lighter than your foundation. I'm going to blend that in, right into them creases. And what you can do is pat over using your finger and get them right underneath your eye and swipe it up. And you just want to pat, 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 and keep that coverage, because when you swipe it makes the product go a little bit more sheer, whereas now when you press it into the skin it keeps that coverage. And again, go over with a light tapping finger and make sure it blends right into the skin. And just repeat on the other side. You can use a smaller brush for this, but I'm just trying to keep the amount of brushes I use down to the minimal. Now I'm going to take a little contour stick, and with this you can either use darker concealer or a contour stick. This one's just a L'Oreal Infallible foundation stick in the shade Cappuccino. And then I'm just going to do a little bit there, but I'm doing it on the tops of my cheekbones and not too low, because if you do it on top of your cheekbones this is going to lift the face. I'm just going to do around the forehead and a little dot, tiny bit on the nose, a little bit on the bottom. I do this because I've got quite a long nose, so this like, shortens it a little bit. And then just the jawline. And then I'm going to take a little brush. You can use the same foundation brush if you want. I've just got a bit of a smaller one, just because you don't want your contour to move too far from where you've put it. And just do little circle motions, always pushing upwards. You don't want to bring your contour down. And I'm just going to get the chin. Little swipe motions. But with the chin contour, I definitely do go in with my foundation brush and go over that just to blend it down the neck. And then just there. As well, with contour products I like to find things that are quite creamy, so I can leave them sit on the skin for a while before they dry down, because you don't want it to stick and not blend. And just feel the motion. Then don't forget to do the nose, which I always do. I have been out before with nose contour unblended. And I just squeeze my brush together nice and thin and blend that down. And then just go over my finger and pass out the lines a little bit. And I don't bring it too far down, because then it gives you like the illusion of like a really long sausage nose. This is just like a nice little bit of definition. Sure it's all blended. And that is how you contour and highlight using contour stick and a light concealer. Obviously there's all different ways to contour, but I just prefer using creams first and then I'll set with like powders and, you know, the usual. So I'm going to leave this here and get us ready for the pirate look part of the video. Thank you.